Hey guys, good morning. Happy coffee talk. I'm back from vacation to Hawaii. So I am in my normal place with my normal coffee cups. But I brought back like five different bags of coffee. So I'm kind of excited about that. My coffee that I'm drinking this morning is this, it's called hot lava coffee. It's like 100% Kona coffee, and they say it came from the sides of a volcano. And I am down for it. It's really, really good. I bought a handful of different kinds of coffee while I was there. It was one of the only like souvenir, like treat things that I bought to bring home. Um, and I'm drinking it out of my Perry mug this morning with his grouch face. It is the perfect mug. Not because I'm grouchy, to be honest. Like my overall mood isn't grouchy, but my momentary mood is grouchy. And so I picked my Perry mug. Everyone in my house is still sleeping. There's nothing to be grouchy about, except that when I got home from vacation, so I got back late, not last night, the night before. So yesterday was the first day home. But I got on the scale this morning and it was up a couple pounds. And listen, I figured Coffee Talk this morning could just be talking about the scale because I wanted to come back and be like, yippity doo. Like, I did, all the things. I walked, I ate vegetables, I like limited my alcohol treats to like a fraction of what I would do if I just was like doing whatever. I only had like one real dessert kind of thing while I was there, and I ate a lot of vegetables, and so, but I did enjoy myself. I had a handful of things I definitely wouldn't have in my normal life. It was vacation, so it was like a really good balanced time, and I had a wonderful time. And I got on the scale this morning thinking La La Land that it would be down a couple pounds, but I know myself better than that. So I know that there's some people that are like gifted that no matter what happens, they're like, magic, I lose weight. So the first time I realized this was the case for me was after I had surgery. So I've had 10 knee surgeries, so quite a few. And I remember one of my good friends from high school, she's this beautiful girl. I remember she had knee surgery. And after she had knee surgery, I watched her lose weight. And I was like, wow, if you have surgery, you lose weight. That's cool. One bonus. This is like high school brain, thinking this. And I'm like, well, when I have surgery, if I ever have surgery, then I'm going to lose weight. No, my body does the exact opposite. My body like inflates. And I did not lose weight after any of the surgeries that I had. In fact, I felt like I was extra fluffy because I retained a lot of extra fluids and water. I think, it's just how I'm built. And so it shouldn't be a surprise to me that getting home from vacation, even one that I did really solid on keeping it balanced, sticking to the challenge guidelines like most of the way, that I'm up a couple pounds because that's how my body works. So I thought I'd share with you this morning on Coffee Talk a couple of reasons why, because even though on the surface I am annoyed, deep down I understand why. And so I'm going to talk it through, and I'll talk it through with you so that you have these like pieces of information. So first off, it's possible to gain 3 pounds in a week if you're on steroids or eating an epic amount of food, but it's not really possible in just because of vacay. So if it was, or if it were possible, then all of the meathead guys out there would be desperately wanting to know how you did it because they know that it's not possible to gain a couple pounds like that in one week, because they're trying everything possible to gain weight. But you can actually put on that much inflammation or water retention or digestive backup. There's a lot of things that can impact the scale. So I will share them with you as I'm also sharing them with myself. So that way, my Perry mug doesn't have to stick with me for the day, even though I don't always use this mug when I'm pissed. But today I was like, ugh, why? So here's a couple reasons why the scale might fluctuate, even if you're doing everything right. First off, what you ate. So what I mean by that is not like, did you eat an extra 3,500 calories and gain a pound of fat? Because that's kind of what you would have to do. Did you eat salty foods? Did you eat foods that are abnormal for you, so might cause inflammation in your digestive system. Both of those things can cause water retention. So if you're retaining water, you can retain a lot of water. Like depending on you could retain pounds and pounds of water. I've known people to be able to retain, women to be able to retain 5 to 6 pounds of water. Also, time of the month it will impact water retention. So if you notice that you cycle throughout the month and you feel bloated sometimes and not other times, it can definitely be related to your time of the month if you're a woman. Another thing that impacts the scale is whether or not your body is sore. So if you have a lot of muscle soreness, that can sometimes drive the scale up. Another thing that can impact the scale is something like, travel. And this one I wish I could explain to you more, but oftentimes I notice, and I don't know if you're the same, that when you fly, your fingers kind of swell a little bit. You just kind of feel a little bit inflated. Maybe it's the pressure in the airplane. I think it really affects me. Sometimes it doesn't, I guess it doesn't affect everybody. But I definitely feel that sort of inflammation happening. And so inflammation can affect the scale, whether that is in your muscles, whether that's in your joints, whether that's in your gut, all of that can really impact the scale. And so with that said, there's a lot of normal things, like of all the things, and finally sleep. Geez, if you are missing sleep or if you have had inconsistent sleep, that can really impact the scale. And so being jet lagged will impact the scale. So with all that said, there are quite a few factors that are really normal that can account for a couple pounds of fluctuation in either direction. That's why getting on the scale every day, if you don't understand those, can be problematic, because you can be like, oh my gosh, why? Like, I'm doing it. Yesterday was awesome, and today I'm up 2 pounds, when it actually could be yesterday was great, and you're not really up 2 pounds. The scale's up 2 pounds because you retained the water, the food is still in your guts, you've got some inflammation, whatever it is. But it can be frustrating because it can throw you off your game. So for me, I'm going to just tell myself all the things that I know to be true from all the hours of coaching that I've ever done and all the nutrition education that I have, that those aren't real pounds. But I guess I can honestly tell you that I'm still a little annoyed. I really wanted to come back and be a couple pounds in the other direction. Like I shared with you guys, I am really working hard to lose those last couple pounds of baby weight. And this was like 3 pounds in the opposite direction. But they will be gone in a few days. And that's why I wanted to share it with you, because I'm not going to give you a load of BS this morning. I'd rather tell you where I'm honestly at, share my coffee talk message with you, real deal. And the biggest thing that you can do when you have a fluctuation in the scale is just stay consistent. So yesterday was on point for me. And today's going to be that way too. And I guarantee in a couple days, those extra couple pounds will be gone, maybe even with another, extra bonus pound or two. Because I did have a fantastic vacation week, and I definitely did, so many things right. So I've got to not let that scale fluctuation deviate, frustrate my mind to the point of messing up really, really solid progress. So if you are having fluctuations in the scale, hit me up and let me know. I'll help you kind of, figure out what's going on. But just know fluctuations normal. You actually want to see a trend over time going down, but it could look like this. And if you're not watching on the live stream, I'm basically doing like a wavy up and down line that moves down over time. That's normal. And that's exactly how weight loss happens. So that's my coffee talk message for this morning. Thanks as always for plugging in with me, sharing a cup of coffee to start your day. If you haven't done so, subscribe to Fit Me Coffee Talk on your favorite podcast platform. I don't have any sponsors, so when you subscribe, it really means a lot to me, because it helps me show up in people's searches that this is like a good podcast to listen to. And if you like it, then share it with a friend. Shoot this episode to a buddy who maybe got on the scale and is pissed, so they could know that fluctuations are normal. There's a lot of body things that could happen and that they just need to stay on track and keep going. And last but not least, if you're not watching the live stream right now, you are missing out because in the Fit Me Free Intro Facebook group, which is where the live stream of Coffee Talk goes every day, we have a ton of great stuff. Right now, everyone is posting plates, movement, questions about food prep. We are doing the Plateau Buster Challenge. And so you can be a part of that and get all of that free information and coaching and help on your journey. So go to Fit Me Free Intro on Facebook to subscribe or to join the group. So have a wonderful rest of your day. I will talk to you guys tomorrow and take care. Bye.